Don't underestimate the power of a 1-octave major scale as a way of A, warming up perhaps for a longer practice routine, or B, using it as your entire practice routine if you only have 10 or 15 minutes to be with the instrument. I'm working a 1-octave major scale. It doesn't get a lot simpler than this, but the key here is I'm working it in the cycle of fourths. I'm constantly moving up a perfect fourth when I get to the end of the scale. So we start out in C major. Now we go to F major, to B flat, to E flat, down to A flat, just constantly moving in that cycle of fourths. And as you can see, just by looking at where my left hand is going all over the instrument, I'm covering a lot of range. It's not just sitting in one area of the instrument and being static. It's getting position shifts, and it's getting an awareness of how the instrument feels in all positions. One thing to be super aware of is, as bass players, with the way this instrument is tuned, we often have two options of where to play it. So when I played A flat major, for instance, there, as a bass player, even with a standard 4-string Fender bass with that kind of range, you still have the option to play it up the octave. So wherever possible in this, even if I have to repeat one of the keys before moving up a fourth, I'll play it in as many different places as possible. So that might involve when I get to A flat, for instance. Hey, it's Yannick here. Just a quick interruption to let you know that the video you're watching right now is part of a course called Learning by Ear that's available at my website, yannickgwizdala.com. It's linked below in the description of this video. It caters to beginner, intermediate, and advanced level players. And right now, there's a 20% discount. It's added automatically at checkout. That's it. Shameless plug is over. Back to the video. Starting here on the 4th fret, playing it up here, starting on the 11th fret, we're still in 4-string range. Up here, starting on the E string, just being aware of all of the places you can play that scale before moving on to going up a perfect fourth to D flat, which you can also play in a bunch of different places, up the octave on the same string set, and down here, 9th fret, D flat, like that. So the whole thing. I'm back to C. Work that with the metronome. Start out at a nice, slow, manageable tempo. I love 60 BPM as a starting point. I bump up the metronome in increments of 2, 5, sometimes 10. And I find that within 10 or 15 minutes, I can get the entire range of the instrument covered, get my hands super warmed up, and have achieved really a lot in a very short space of time with an incredibly simple idea, a 1-octave major scale worked in the cycle of fourths.